(124) New Jersey, 124 New Jersey for 5-1 Wisconsin. We're waving. How about it there? 124, 124 for 5-1 Wisconsin. We're waving. Well, maybe I actually am waving my hand for 5-1 Wisconsin. Oh, I'm a waving. You just can't see it. Anyway, 73s. Hope you have yourself a great weekend there. 4-5-1 Wisconsin. Yeah, how about it, New Jersey? How about it, New Jersey? 4-5-1 Wisconsin. 946, 946 for 5-1 Wisconsin.
Hey, 227, appreciate that comeback, brother. Thank you very much. It's pretty tough down here. I got the local guys really making some noise down here. Pretty cold here, about 38 degrees and rainy. Tomorrow's going to be a better day, but this week, got some shit blowing in here today, brother. Have fun.
CQDX, 451 Wisconsin, calling CQDX.
How about that Wisconsin station? Copy 946 New Jersey.
Hey, copy there, 946 New Jersey. I hope everything's good over your way, sending good vibes over your way, man. 73s from 451 Wisconsin.
451, we appreciate it. You have yourself a good day. We appreciate the comeback. You got a really good signal coming in here, New Jersey.
Hey, check. We're also live on the CB Radio Show and Tell group on Facebook. If you're part of that, you can definitely check your Watergate on there. I'll be posting it on as soon as I wrap it up. 73s from 451 Wisconsin. CQDX, 451 Wisconsin, calling CQDX. .746 New Jersey, I think I heard in there. I think I heard 746 New Jersey for 5-1 Wisconsin. CQDX, 451 Wisconsin, and calling CQDX. I think I heard a 321 out there in the weeds. I think I heard a 321 out there in the weeds. 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin, we're waving. CQDX, 451 Wisconsin, calling CQDX.
Busy, waving a hand, John. New York City.
Yeah, how about it, New York City, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin, we're waving.
Hello, 451-327 around the Big Apple. What's the wave?
Hey, 327, I tried getting a hold of you when I first got on here. How you doing over there?
Good, man. Everything's good. A little bit of rain, but, hey, man, it beats the white stuff, Roger.
Hey, Roger, man. Yeah, we're getting the freezing rain over here in the Badger State coming off and on. We got the National Weather Service issuing out the freeze advisories and that stuff. So, 327 73s, man. I just wanted to shoot you a wave there and say hello. You're always sounding choice into the Badger State, as you should already know. And hey, if you're part of the Facebook CB Radio Show and Tell group, I'm going live in there, so be sure to check that out and hear the Watergate. Roger. Hey, 327, man, 73s, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin.
Got it all, 274. Take care, man. Enjoy the DX. 946, New Jersey, we're trying.
946 New Jersey, 946 New Jersey, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin. You're still booming into the Badger State. Hey, Maryland, we hear you booming into the Badger State. Maryland, 451 Wisconsin.
Michigan. Rich, Romeo, India, Charlie, Hotel. Yeah, you're booming in here. You're 5'9", 10 and 12 over. Go ahead.
161, making a trip in Boston, 777.
Motor City's in there. All right, Keith, very good. We're located right where Maryland and Delaware meet the Atlantic Ocean. We're only about 4 miles from the ocean and about 300 yards from the Delaware line. Just over the border on the Maryland side. Good.
Thanks for the positive advice. I appreciate that. Let's go. CQDX, anybody can call me on the 196 here from Boston.
Roger. All right, well, very good. Not sure what you're running for a radio there, but you got some really nice crisp audio. I mean, it's really cutting through any noise that's in there. Operating here is a Kenwood TF2000 with an RE27 microphone and some audio here between the radio and the mic. A Syntec Titan 425 amplifier. And just cruising it right now, 1400 out into a 5-element Yagi on a tower about 70 foot pointed your way.
124 New Jersey.
CQ, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin. We're waving.
Hey, Roger, yeah, I figured it was a D104. It had that high-end articulation that the D104s are Victorious for really good DX microphones. All right, well, Keith, I'll say 7-3, and good DX to you. I just got down here for a minute taking a break. I'm working on some things here in the office and figured while there's a little bit of DX in there, I'd jump in and have some fun. Anyway, take care, 7-3, and thank you for the contact. 2109, Ocean City, Maryland.
2109, you're booming into the Badger State. 2109, Maryland there, you're booming into the Badger State. 451, Wisconsin.
All right, Keith, yeah, a couple stations came in there with you on your last, so I think you were just saying 7-3s and cutting it loose, but if you had another question or anything, you're more welcome to repeat it. Hopefully I'll be able to hear you, but a lot of other stations in there with you. Anyway, take care, and 7-3.
2109, Maryland. 451, Wisconsin, we're waving.
All right, 451 Wisconsin, good afternoon. The name is Rich, Romeo India Charlie Hotel. You're coming in here 5-9, 12 and 15 over, big signal.
Hey, roger that, Rich, nice to meet you. You got operator Mike on this end, Mike India Kilo Echo. And we are currently Facebook Live on CB Radio Show and Tell group. Just doing a little Watergate here. And you're probably about the top of the pile right now. So just wanted to send a wave.
Hey, Roger, on that. Well, I'm actually part of that group, I think. I'm not on the computer right now, but maybe, I don't know if you can go back and look at rebroadcasts live. I'll have to go back and see how the audio sounds on the Watergate there. But anyway, yeah, good signal here, and got about the best copy on you that I've got on anybody. I was talking with Keith there in Michigan, and you covered him right up. It seems like the band is starting to change and shift more towards the northeast from where we're at here.
Hey, roger that, Rich. And yeah, I believe I'll try to post it. I'll try to post it into the group, and then hopefully you can see it later. And yeah, I couldn't hear Keith into the Michigan there, but we're right here on the Lake Michigan. I'm right on the other side of the pond of him. I am literally 3 blocks away from the lake, so running a 980 with the Shakespeare 5/8 wave, about 60 feet or 80 feet up in the air, and running half-inch Andrew Heliax hardline. Roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, the 980 is one of my favorite 11-meter strict radios. I'm not sure if you've seen the modifications that, I forget his name, a gentleman is making his own boards that actually reprogram the processor and make it more like a unit in Grant 2, where you have well below channel 1 and well above channel 40. I thought about getting that radio just because I had one that was just a standard 40-channel version and really liked it. Good audio, and I liked the features and the overall looks of the radio. I thought about getting one and playing around with that new board that gentleman's making. He's really done a lot of engineering to get it to where it is, and from what I gather, it's a worthwhile modification. Operating here, I'm running a Kenwood TS2000, an RE27 microphone, and some audio gear between the rig and the mic. Running a Pentec Titan 425 amplifier, doing right about 1.5 kW out, and into a 5-element Yagi up on the tower, pointed your way, and the tower's fed with 7/8-inch hardline CommScope 1070. So that's the station here, good.
Yeah, Roger. I always wanted to get one of those Kenwood TS2000s, but them things are pretty penny. And, it always seems to be the hardline. I find it works really, really well on this band. I talk to a lot of people, and they always say, oh, hardline is overrated. Well, I don't know, because hardline seems to really do it. It's almost absolute zero loss, almost. I mean, you're pretty much getting everything out of the antenna that you're putting in. So, yeah, roger that. And you're sounding really, really good. I like the crisp audio, and that's something I would like to get in the future. But we gotta win the lottery over here before that happens, Roger.
Hey, Roger, on that. Well, it takes a while to acquire it, but you can do it on the more inexpensive side. I'd say, not say cheap. There are some good inexpensive pieces of equipment that you can buy and slowly add to get to where it is you want to be. I mean, there's guys. I'm only running 3 pieces here in line, including an impedance matcher from W2IHY. But there's guys that run a rack full of 10, 15, 20 pieces of audio gear, and it just depends on how far you want to take it. To me, it's a waste to do too much with this radio because I'm limited at 3 kilohertz of total bandwidth for the audio. Now, with my non-100, I can run out 20 kilohertz wide on the transmit audio, and then I might see putting more pieces in line and really start to tailor different segments of the audio spectrum. But for general amateur radio or CB use, this is plenty for me. And as far as the hard line, the cost versus benefit, as far as I'm concerned, my tower is 300 feet away from the house. Then you look at the tower being 55 foot tall. So that's a pretty long run for just LMR 400 or RG 213. Now, if my tower was right here by the house and I only had to have a 100-foot run, I might just use LMR because the loss would have been minimized. But being such a long run, that the hard line's definitely the way to go. Especially if you ever plan on running big power, then the hard line's well worth it. Well, look, I'm not going to tie you up. I know you're broadcasting there on 2 different mediums, so I'll let you get back to it and enjoy the DX. But really great signal. Not many QSB in your audio at all. I mean, you're staying right there. The signal's 5, 9, and 10, and 12. So you're doing a fantastic job. Anyway, the 90 sounds great, and thank you for the contact. Take care, 73-2109, also known as WW or worldwide on 28 AM. Take care and enjoy the DX while we got it.
Hey, check, Rich. Good hearing you out there. And like I said, make sure to check out the Watergate later on when you get over to that PC. I'm sure that once you find it, I'm sure you'll be thrilled to hear it. So you're definitely 5'9". Looking at my meter here, and you're definitely pinging me 9. And sometimes you jump up a little higher than that. I got the camera pointed right at the front of the radio, so you can see the S units as they're coming in here. But 2109 73s, good hearing you out there, man, and keep up with the good work there on the Kenwood TS2000. Your friend truly, 73s, 451 Wisconsin.
451, Car 73, and thank you again for the contact. I'll be sure to check it out. 2109, Ocean City, Maryland, 73.
Check, 451 Wisconsin, we're standing by. 327, we still have you in there, my friend. 327 451 Wisconsin.
451, keep up the good work. Have a great weekend, my friend. 327 Staten Island, New York City with the wave.
Jack 327 Staten Island. Hey, yeah, and if I don't know if you caught that there with 2109, but if you're part of the Facebook group CB Radio Show and Tell, be sure to go on there and check out the live video, and you'll hear yourself on that Watergate. Roger.
We're on that, man. All right, we'll check it out, brother. Again, thanks a lot. Wish you well, and have a great weekend. Always good to hear you, my friend. 73s, enjoy. Your friend, 327 Staten Island.
Jack 327. Always good to hear you out there, my friend. Mr. 327 451 Wisconsin. 124 New Jersey. I think I seen you typing there in the chat. I'm not exactly sure. But 124 New Jersey, we got you in there. 451 Wisconsin.
That was me to type. Just trying to get all the way up to the video game, no doubt about it. Kind of like a local here in New Jersey.
All right, roger that, 124. Yeah, the conditions are changing a little, but we definitely still had you in there. 124, we got you in there. 73s, 451 Wisconsin. CQ, 4-5-1, Wisconsin, we're trying. I think I heard a 275 in there. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I heard a 275 station in there. Just wanted to recognize it. 451 Wisconsin.
Ohio, got a copy on you. Pretty good copy here. 255 back here. Mountain New York City. Take care, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. 79. 303, 451 Wisconsin. 327 Delaware.
327 Delaware, 327 Delaware. We got you into the Badger State. And also on the Watergate here, Facebook Live, CB Radio Show and Tell. Roger?
Affirmative. You sounded good down here, that's for sure. You're down my line.
Hey, check, Mr. 327 Delaware, 451 Wisconsin, 7 threes. Yes, you did, Robert. Good to talk to you, man. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, 451. I got somebody on the AM side there pushing the button, so we have a nice one up there, 451 up in Wisconsin, 327 Delaware.
Hey, Roger that, 327 Delaware. Well, you step on right on over them, and you stepped right over them and made it into the Watergate. So be sure to check out that Watergate 327 Delaware, and we'll catch you around the band next time. 7 threes, 327 Delaware from your friend, 451 Wisconsin. 420 Connecticut. You just made it into the Watergate as well. Facebook Live, CB Radio Show and Tell. We got you in there, my friend.
Roger, 8451. This is on YouTube there. Is that going to be on YouTube?
If I can figure out a way to save it, I can put it on YouTube. Otherwise, if you're on Facebook, just look up the Facebook group called CB Radio Show and Tell. Roger?
Radio Show and Tell. I do believe I might be on that. I'll have to look, but we have a ones every 20 years. Actually, you want to yourself here. They sound like a lot more. You're making it down here if they weren't in there. 327 Delaware in Connecticut. Yep. Super fine one there, my friend. 451.
Roger that. 420 Connecticut, I believe it was. 7 threes. I'll see what I can do about saving the video and putting that thing on YouTube. I'll see what I can do for you, buddy. 73s, 451 Wisconsin. CQ, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin. 454 in the portable, 454 in the portable. We recognize in your station here to the Badger State. 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin.
Welcome back.
How about it? 454 in the portable, 451 Wisconsin.
Now it's dead.
All right, no contact on the portable station there. 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin. We're standing by.
How about it? 0737 John, coast to the Carolinas, World Radio 420, coast to Connecticut Drive.
Thank you, Philip. Philip Hopkins. Thank you very much.
I think you said 400, yeah, 420 World Radio around Connecticut.
CQ, 4, 5, and a 1, Wisconsin.
Connecticut Radio listening.
721 Connecticut Radio, 721 Connecticut Radio, 451 Wisconsin.
Hello, 316, 721 Connecticut, calling.
about it there, 721 Connecticut? 721 Connecticut Radio. 451 Wisconsin trying to make the contact.
This is 721 Connecticut.
Yeah, 721 Connecticut, 451 Wisconsin over in the Badger State. 721 from 451. Hey, Roger, that's 721 Connecticut. Hey, just wanted to let you know this is a Watergate right now. If you are part of the Stevie Radio Show and Tell group on Facebook, be sure to check it out. 721 Connecticut Radio from 451 Wisconsin.
All right, there, 451, 451.
Check. There's 721 Hartford, Connecticut. Your sounding choice on the band in the Badger State. 7-3s, my friend. We'll catch you around later. 4-5-1 Wisconsin. CQ, 4-5-1 Wisconsin. I heard all about it 4-5-1, but I couldn't catch the return numbers. 4-5-1 Wisconsin. Hey, check there. I think it was 171 New York there. I think it was 171. Yeah, roger that, man. You're still sounding good into the Badger State. 4-5-1 Wisconsin with the Watergate.
Conditions are up and down. It gets crowded from time to time, but I've been hearing you for the last 45 minutes in my receive there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, the last 35 minutes up in your receive. Good hearing you on there, my friend. And, yeah, make sure to check out that Watergate if you can. Facebook Live CB Radio Show and Tell, Roger. All right, check there. 171, 7-3s, 4-5-1 Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Massachusetts, Connecticut River, 7-2.
Massachusetts, we got you there. 4-5-1 Wisconsin, waving.
4-5-1, you're making a real good trip. Welcome to the weekend. Happy Friday. 212, Massachusetts, operator Scott.
212 Massachusetts. I think it was operator Scott. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hope you have yourself a great weekend there as well. And if you haven't been hearing me already, if you're part of the CB Radio Show and Tell group, Facebook Live, be sure to check it out with the Watergate. 7-3s, 4-5-1 Wisconsin.
Okay, 4-5-1, yeah. I'll just check it out on Facebook. What's the link I should press?
Facebook search CB Radio Show and Tell group. Facebook CB Radio Show and Tell. Copy?
Copy on that. We'll check it out. I appreciate the comeback. Have a good one for sure. 212, Central Mass.
All right, 212, and I'm going to see what I can do. I don't know if I can save the video once it comes from my phone, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to see if I can upload that onto YouTube as well. And I'm going to try to tag everybody. I'm going to try to tag everybody's units and states in there, so hopefully you can just search it by your number. Anyways, 73s, 4-5-1 Wisconsin.
4-5-1, your friend, 212, Massachusetts, and we'll be clear. Thanks a lot.
Check, 212 Massachusetts, 73s, till we cross antennas again, 4-5-1 Wisconsin.
Yeah, you're sounding good, 212, Massachusetts with a wave.
How about it, DX Land? Anybody else want to jump on in here? 4-5-1 Wisconsin. I heard about 2 different stations coming back there at once. 4-5-1 Wisconsin.
451-701 Atlantic 6.
701 Atlantic City. 701 Atlantic City. You made it into the Watergate. 451 Wisconsin.
Thank you.
All right, check. There's 701 Atlantic City. Be sure to check out that Watergate CB Radio Show and Tell Facebook Live. 451 Wisconsin. Check. 451 Wisconsin.
We're 31 miles off the Atlantic coast. 721 Connecticut Radio.
CQ, 451 Wisconsin. '73's there, Phil. Connecticut 420. I thought I had you.
0737, your friend, 420, coast to Connecticut. Got it, 451 Wisconsin, 1021 New Jersey.
Yeah, 1021 New Jersey. We got you into the Watergate here. 451 Wisconsin.
QSL on that 451. I was watching the gate there on that Facebook. 451 Wisconsin, 451 Wisconsin. Let me get in there, so I figured I'd jump in there and take a shot at it. 451, 1021, New Jersey, clear.
Hey, 1021, you faded a little bit there, but you'll hear it in a few seconds, because you got to remember there's a little bit of lag in there, so you'll hear that here in a few moments, but we definitely got you into our receive. 73's, 451 Wisconsin.
451 Wisconsin. That's some nice live water here right there. Nice 980 SSB. Looks as nice as my President Grant, too.
Hey, check, man. I appreciate that. I assume you're watching it already, so you know you're into the Watergate here. 73's, 451 Wisconsin.
Roger. 73's from 420 Connecticut.
Hey, 420 Connecticut. Yeah, I see you commented in there. You missed, what did you say? Missed my Watergate. Yeah, well, we got you in there that time, buddy. 73's there, 420 Connecticut, 451 Wisconsin.
451 73's. Appreciate the Watergate.
Check, man. Always a pleasure. 451 Wisconsin. We'll be standing by.
451 is 212, Massachusetts. Trying to get on that page, and we're gonna hear.
Yeah, 212. We got you in there again. 212. We got you in there. 451 Wisconsin.
Sure, 212, Massachusetts with the wave.
Check there. I believe it was 212 Massachusetts. We got you. 212 Massachusetts from 451 Wisconsin.
Oh, that's cool, 450.
10-9, that one there, 212.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I just heard myself on that page, so that worked out pretty good. Thanks a lot. 212, Massachusetts, and we're back quiet.
All right, check there, 212 Massachusetts from 451 Wisconsin. We're Facebook Live in the CB Radio Show and Tell group. How about that Wisconsin 555? You want to check in there to the Watergate? 451 Wisconsin.
This is Count Carter. I'm trying to get a hold of CQ. Hello. I don't know. I've been trying to get a hold of the main lady that couldn't get through. Hello, Carter. This is Count Carter.
Yep, there's the triple nickel right there. The Wisconsin 555 checking into the Watergate. 73's 451 Wisconsin.
CQ, 1021 New Jersey.
721 New Jersey. You are booming right straight through there. Like, everybody watch out. 721 New Jersey coming through. 451 Wisconsin.
Copy that 451. It's 1021, 1021 New Jersey. Back to you. But yeah, you definitely did pick up conditions, so you're coming in loud and proud around Atlantic City, Roger.
Hey, Roger, 1021 there. We got you into the Watergate, and I see your comment there as well. 1021 New Jersey there with the weekend wave. 73s, 451 Wisconsin.
Check there, 451. Welcome to the weekend, 7-3.
Check, 73s, 451 Wisconsin. We'll be taking another standby.
1021 Atlantic City, 2109, Ocean City, Atlantic City, 2109, Ocean City, Maryland.
A lot of good sounding radios on the band today.
Hey, Ed, I hear you in there. You're a little weak. Sounds like you're in the mobile.
And I'm even sick today with a chest cold. CQ, 4, 5 and a 1, Wisconsin. We're standing by. I don't even know what time we're on right now. It doesn't tell me how long we've been going for.
Alright, take care of 7-3, sir. We'll catch you later on. I guess 1021 jumped out of there.
Yeah, I see you there, 1021 New Jersey. Oh, on here. I might leave it. No, I probably won't because I'm live. So it won't tell me how long.
Colin Watergate. Trump trap.
How about you? 2109, 1021.
Yeah, 1021 Atlantic City. Good afternoon. I just wanted to say you're coming really good down here in Ocean City.
Hey, Roger that. Yeah, I couldn't even hear you calling me. I was just watching the video gate on Facebook Live that I was on, and I could hear you calling me through his radio in Wisconsin. You were giving him about 10 pounds in Wisconsin, Roger.
Roger on that. Yeah, I got the beam pointed away from him right now. I've got it more pointed towards you, but yeah, I've been hearing him in there pretty steadily. I talked to him for a little while earlier. All right, well, let me jump out of here and let the frequency. Take care, 7-3, and enjoy the DX while we got it. 2109, Ocean City, Maryland.
We just joined we just put a request to join the Facebook page, so hopefully we'll get in. Looks really good. 212 Massachusetts, and we're standing by.
Yeah, 212 Massachusetts, we got you in there, my friend. 212 Massachusetts, we still have you in there, and you definitely hit the Watergate again. 451 Wisconsin.
Thanks a lot, 451. Take care for now.
Hey, Roger, and if you're not able to get on the Facebook thing there, we're writing down a list here of all the numbers that check into this Watergate, and I'm going to try to post it on YouTube, and I'll see if in the description if I can just put everybody's numbers and state down. And then hopefully you'll be able to search it through YouTube as your number, and hopefully it'll pull it right up. But I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to do some digging around and see if I can make that work. Roger?
Hey, Roger, 451, appreciate it, yeah. Take care for now. I got a little bit of work. We'll see you again real soon. 212 Massachusetts. We're going to check it out. Thank you.
You going on myself, my friend. 420 around Connecticut.
All right, 212 Massachusetts. We got most of that. 73s there, and 420 Connecticut. We got some of that too. You were covered up. You covered up 212 there, but 420 Connecticut and 212 Massachusetts. We definitely have both the end of the Watergate here for sure. 451 Wisconsin. Check 420. I hope the audio is okay too. I haven't heard anybody saying anything that the cell phone audio isn't good, so I hope the cell phone audio is okay, and I hope everybody can hear it okay. I hope it's not too loud or overmodulated. 73s, 451 Wisconsin.
451, I got you. That's solid. The audio sounds good there. 451, 1021, New Jersey, waving again.
All right, so 1021, you're saying that the audio stream there through the Facebook Live is good?
Yeah, roger, yeah. Perfect volume going into the phone there.
Roger, I have it sitting on top of a coffee can, and I'm using a business card holder to hold my phone up. I got it propped up on there, so I just wanted to make sure I had a good audio coming to that microphone on the phone.
C1 151, you made it over the file. 420 around Connecticut, waving that hand.
Jack 420 and 7301021 New Jersey, 451 Wisconsin.
You're making it. There's a couple other stations out there wiping you out, but you definitely walked tall and treetop tall. So 73s from 420 around Max State.
Jack 451 Wisconsin. We're standing by.
And for all you gentlemen that are listening to this, this will be going on YouTube under CT420. Under CT420 on YouTube.
All right, thank you, Philip.
Hey, Central Michigan operator Keith got you S9 over here in Connecticut. Operator Nicholas 420. Roger there, 227. You'll be able to see this on YouTube in a little bit. For you guys, you can hear out both stations. Your audio's out there, my friend. 73s, 420 operator Nicholas, Route Central Connecticut. Well, I got you 9/7 up here, 9/7 up here in the Nutmeg State. You'll be able to hear your audio in a little while on YouTube. So, yes, under C240, and you'll hear all the stations your audio does sound. 41 degrees, partly cloudy. 92, Mudduck Radio.
I'll take another stab in here and see if anybody else wants to jump on into this Watergate here. CQ 451 Wisconsin, calling CQDX, running Facebook Live on CB Radio Show and Tell, running the Watergate here.
CQDX. This is Wisconsin 555. We're broadcasting on 100 millimeters up here in Crystal. High up top Mount Olympus in the land of, don't you know, saying to you and yours, America, hello, and we're standing by. Connecticut, waving hands.
Hey, roger that. Wisconsin 555, we got you there into that Watergate. 451 Wisconsin. My good old neighbor there, the Triple Nickel. Nichols, go ahead and see if you can get that 420 Connecticut. He's on this Facebook Live here as well.
Oh, I can't reach Connecticut. I'm a Mudduck station. I can't reach there, Connecticut. Yeah. 555 is a Mudduck. I'm sorry, Mother Nature just dropped off on you. Yeah, we got you. You're all fading up. You're not fading out, man. You're in my radio. Yeah.
Freckles, can you get that 212 Mass? He's also on the live stream here. Roger.
I'm working on the computer. A little bit on the water gate there, so it gets to see our handy there. Hey, for,
Another station from Massachusetts, 212, which I
CQ 4, 5 and a 1, Wisconsin with the Watergate here. Facebook Live, CB Radio Show and Tell.
Still sounding good, 451, no problem. Real good signal, 212, Massachusetts with a wave.
Roger that there, 212, Massachusetts. You're still booming into the Badger State. 4, 5 and a 1, Wisconsin.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it for sure. 212, standing by.
73 to my friend 145. This is 420 Connecticut. We're going to be QRT and on
Also here in North Carolina, and they're sounding good, 212, Massachusetts with a wave.
Yeah, 510, 510. Yeah, we're in Connecticut. 420.
Thanks a lot, North Carolina. Take care for now. 212, Central Mass with QRT.
Negative contact. For all you people that make contact with me, there will be 2 videos posted on YouTube. You'll be able to see it. World Radio CT 420. 73 zone. I'll be QRT. Put the mic down. QRT. Negative.
CQ 4, 5 and a 1, Wisconsin.
What's your weather like out there, 451?
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't looked lately. Let's see here once. Google is telling me we're running 38 degrees right now at a whopping 13 mile an hour winds. And of course it does not tell me a wind chill here on this screen. But I can tell you I was out there taking the garbage out and it is cold.
Oh, roger that. Sounds about the same as our weather, 721 Connecticut.
Yeah, roger that, 721 Connecticut. Yeah, we still got the live stream going on over here, so feel free to check that out. You're sounding really loud on it now. A girlfriend just pulled it up here on the cell phone. The real feel says 28 degrees.
Roger, 28 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little chilly, but we're surviving over here. You know, we got the mighty famous space heaters kicking in here in the shack, keeping it nice and warm and toasty in here. You know, in this nice concreted shack here. So gotta stay warm somehow.
Oh yeah, well, we've been riding the roller coaster here in Connecticut. It was 70 degrees 3 days ago. And we had a snow/ice storm. And now today it's 38 degrees and raining. So yeah, welcome aboard. 721, they call me Bruce.
Alright, well, hey, Bruce, next time you get some of that 70-degree weather, could you possibly package some of that up in an air bubble or something and send that up here and release it?
Yeah, I'll do my best. We were pretty taken back by it ourselves. Last time it was 70 degrees on that day was 1934, so it's definitely an oddity.
Hey, roger that, Bruce. Yeah, at this time of the month, or at this time of the year, we're actually kind of surprised that it's this warm too. But you know, as soon as things start to heat up and everything starts to melt, that's when it drops, and we start getting the nasty stuff coming in, whether it's rain or snow. So I definitely hear you when you say you're taken by it, Roger.
Oh yeah, we had Arctic conditions from the middle of December till January. It was so cold the river was all frozen up with ice foot thick, blocking up all the bridgeways and everything. So been an interesting winter, that's for sure.
Yeah, roger that, Bruce. It's definitely been an interesting one here as well. But, alright there, Bruce. I'm going to sign 7 3s with you and take a standby and see if there's anybody else that wants to get into this Facebook Live Watergate here. Or Facebook Live on CB Radio Show and Tell. Otherwise, I think I'm going to start wrapping this up here and see about trying to download this video and so I can get it up on YouTube.
It's extremely easy. I just uploaded 3 videos to YouTube, and you should be able to hear your audio on it. 420 Connecticut. Just look up CT420 World Radio.
Alright, I will definitely do that. I will definitely have to do that. Look up those videos. Alright, man. Sounds good, Bruce. We'll catch you on the band another day, another dime. 7 3s, 451 Wisconsin.
Alright, there, 451. Yeah, you were just speaking to my phone there. I'm off the key.
I heard another station out there saying 451. Couldn't quite hear you. Try it again. 451 Wisconsin. Catch that one? Yeah, no negative contact on that station calling 451. It almost sounded like there might have been 2 in there at the same time. Not sure. Try it again at the top. 451 Wisconsin. Okay, World's Radio 171. I got you in there. I think we already contacted you. Yep, New York, I think we got you. World's Radio 171. We got you in there. 451 Wisconsin.
Massachusetts with the
wave. Check, 171. Anybody else looking to get into this Watergate here? 451 Wisconsin.
721 Connecticut Radio. Massachusetts and what you are taking using KDO2. What's going on, Badger? Hello, my friend, 151, 721 Connecticut. I just flipped over to the horizontal side. I don't know if it was better or worse on your conditions, but when I was calling earlier on the flat side, you didn't hear me. I just switched to vertical. And you can come back to me when I'm horizontal now. Alright, there, 151 as usual, loud and proud, and in the trees over here in the Connecticut River Valley. 721 told you that, I'm off the key.
About every time I think about stopping this live feed, Skip starts moving through again. What do you think, everybody? You think I should keep this live stream going a little longer? Seems like there's still some conditions going out there yet. I see I got 7 watchers right now. If you guys would like me to, I'll keep it on. CQ, 451 Wisconsin, calling CQDX, running the Facebook Live Watergate here, CB Radio Show and Tell, we're standing by. Alright, 626 Wisconsin, what part are you in? I'm over in Sheboygan, an hour north of Milwaukee.
YouTube yet, but I'll have to check it out as well. Maybe if you put in that, what
Yeah, Roger. CB Radio Show and Tell. I'm still live in there yet.
Yeah, there you go. He's still working on it. He said he's still posting it right now as we speak.
Roger, Green Bay. All right. I don't mobile up that way too much. 13 Rhode Island. 13 Rhode Island. We got you into there. 451 Wisconsin. Yeah, 13 Rhode Island. If you're part of the Facebook group, CB Radio Show and Tell, go check out the Watergate on there. I'm live on there right now. 13 Rhode Island, 451 Wisconsin live. Facebook Live and radio, or CB Radio Show and Tell. You definitely got him in there. Sounds like he's hearing 151, but he's not hearing me. Yeah, 626 Wisconsin. I think the only one I know up in your area is like, I think a 420 or something. I think I've spoken to him before when I was mobile. I think the thing him and I had in common was we were both running 102-inch steel whips. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a Jeep or something that he had it mounted on. Didn't want to turn the camera there. I don't want to break everybody's screens.
429 downtown. How you doing?
Hey, 429, we got you in here to the Badger State, 451 Wisconsin.
Yeah, thank you, 451. Just talking to my neighbor here in Connecticut. We both have the same broken arm, so we're just got a little bit of time off and just hanging out on the radio.
Oh, that is not fun. I've had a broken arm before on my left elbow in 2 different spots. Not fun at all. I know how that feels. I feel your pain, man. But, hey, 429, I don't know if you're just checking in or not, but we're Facebook Live in the CB Radio Show and Tell, so make sure to check out your Watergate audio in there, Roger.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so I'll go onto Facebook. Just give me what the exact words, the exact lookup on there. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. If you have Facebook, search CB Radio Show and Tell. Search CB Radio Show and Tell on Facebook, and look for my post, 451 Wisconsin, and you'll see it in there.
CB Radio Show and Tell. Okay, my friend. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. 451, you have operator Tony Tango Oscar November Yankee, Springfield, Massachusetts. Say hello to our neighbor 721 in Hartford. Go ahead. I'll take a standby.
All right, hey, 721, if you have a copy. What was that, 429, right? 429, Massachusetts says hello. 721, if you have a copy, your friend 429, Massachusetts says hello.
Yeah, Bruce, you can't hear him? 131.
Oh, I think I talked to Bruce. Yeah, I already talked to Bruce. I thought you wanted me to relay for you. I'm sorry, 429. Yeah, I already got Bruce, 721. Roger that, 429, I think that was Connecticut, right?
This is 429 in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Alright, 429 Massachusetts. Alright, we got you in there that time. I'm going to try to, for some of those that might not be on Facebook, I'm going to attempt to download this video to my hard drive and see if I can upload it onto YouTube. And I'm going to try to take everybody's numbers and states that I have obviously abbreviate them. I'm not going to type out each state, but I'm going to try to abbreviate everybody's numbers and state and post it on YouTube as well. That way, hopefully, you can just go in there and search by your number.
CB, I keep forgetting what it's called. You probably already a member of it, but it's a CB radio show and tell. And you can talk and check in with that 451 on Wisconsin. I'll put you on the thing. If you like to yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'm on vacation this week, so we're just kind of chilling.
Hey Dale, if you catch a Georgia 1 down there on the radio, tell them 451 Wisconsin says hi. Georgia 1's the only one that I really ever hear down there in Georgia. Sometimes I hear other guys, but Georgia 1's the strongest out there. No offense. Just I always hear him. It's probably just a line of sight or something. CQ 4, 5 and 1 Wisconsin calling CQDX. Alright, I think I'm going to shut this Watergate down. Sounds like it's starting to die out. What was that last guy I got? 429 Massachusetts. Hey, 429 Massachusetts, you still in there? 451 Wisconsin. Hey, no contact on the 429 Mass. 451 Wisconsin will take another standby. Alright, everybody here on the Facebook Live, checking in on the CB Radio Show and Tell group. Thanks for everybody who checked into the Watergate. And I'm going to try to review this again, see if I missed any numbers. I think in the beginning of this video we weren't writing down. Let me turn this down here. Let me turn that down because conditions are shutting down now. But for anybody in the beginning of the Watergate that checked in, I might have missed writing down your numbers, so we're going to try to review this thing, and hopefully in like an hour or two, hopefully I should try to have this uploaded onto YouTube. But I just want to thank everybody for checking in and having fun. That's what it's all about, right guys? So, 73 is everybody. Hope you all have yourself a wonderful weekend. And this is Radio 451 Wisconsin signing off. 73 is everybody.